So welcome. Happy Friday. Let's just go to continue here. So welcome. I hope you had a good week. I hope your Friday is going somewhat okay. I've been trying to stream on Thursdays, but actually even today my kids, we had ice rain again, and so I was just like, you know what, we'll keep them quiet for however long we can keep them quiet for, but we're going to stream a little bit today. So it's been one of those weeks. They were home Tuesday. No, they were home Wednesday, Thursday, and today. So 3 days. So you gotta love winter. Okay, so we're on Medved today. Popular vote, good choice. I appreciate that. And let's just rework our loadout here. So we're gonna take the. I think we're gonna take the three. I'm gonna get rid of the 300. We're gonna take the 303. We're going to get rid of the yellow jacket and the varmiter. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab the Mosin. And we're going to grab a bow. So let's grab... I passed the Mosin, didn't I? So let's grab the Mosin in those winter colors. And let's grab a bow. And we don't need a shotgun, do we? They need some sort of birds on here. Snow geese, or... I don't want to say snow geese. I think snow geese would be fine. But I'm kind of tired of listening to geese all the time. So they need like snowshoe hare would be kind of cool. Oh, we had the 22-250, didn't we? No, we're going to use... we're going to change it up a little bit here. Okay. So it would be kind of cool. I don't know what's up in Siberia. Maybe there's got to be grouse up there. That would be cool. But just let me see here. We need... There we go. A highly underrated gun, I'm gonna say, is the Mosin. And we're gonna grab the... I don't think there's any small game, but just in case, we're gonna grab the 300 arrow. We're gonna grab the 420 arrow. I mean, I wish those were all just sorted out. And the 600 arrow. And then we got to go on to the sights really quick, and then we'll be going. I should have got this together beforehand, but it is what it is. So we might hear some rattling and crashing around today, so I apologize for that. It is what it is. We're gonna go with the 5-pin sight. Lures, the elk collar, moose collar, predator collar, and we're going to be doing elk. Okay, so that's fine. Should we have the capacity for... Crap. It is so the UI here has been... I don't want to say I dislike it, but it is just so tedious sometimes. And we're going to grab... We're not going to grab a tent. Just hold on one second. So, I maybe should grab a tent. We'll grab a tent later. How about that? I was thinking about maybe we... I don't think we need the... No, we're not going to grab the collar. We grabbed the elk collar because we're running the... in the skills, we're running in the ambusher tree. Oh, we don't have who's deer on, so that doesn't even matter. We don't need the elk collar. Okay, well, I thought we were running who's deer, but we're not, so we can get rid of the elk collar as well. So let's just go in there. Maybe I should just take the electronic collar and be done with it. Nah. Decisions when you're setting stuff up, I guess, right? Let's go over to here, and we're going to take the out collar out of there. There we go. And let's save this loadout. And we might pick up a tent later on because we almost have enough room for the tent. And let's just go into our inventory quick. And we're going to go to our bow. And let's... I always like to go like a collar, lure. Like I like to go weapon, collar, weapon, collar. Is kind of the way that I normally do that. We're going to put that there. We're going to put our moose collar there. And we are going to put the wild boar collar there. And I think that's it for now. So let's just go here and grab our weapons. Now I will say the one thing that the weapons wheel has made it really easy to do is we just have to put them in the inventory now. And now we can open up our weapons wheel and we can add what we want as far as sights and ammo go. So there we go. Excellent. And we are off. And now let's go over here. I'm going to go and switch the time. And I do believe, let's just take a look on the map here. We're going to start at caribou drink time because I know I have some... My goodness. As you can tell, I have not played this map much since the reset of the things. Hey Crocus, how are you today? Welcome back. I want to say caribou is at do you know what time caribou drink at, Crocus? I think it's 6 to 8, isn't it? Or is it 4 to 8? I'm doing decent. Well, I'm not doing decent. My kids are home again from school today because we had ice rain up here today. So up here we get like January thaw. And so it's warmed up a little bit again, and now it's all ice rain, and so they're home from school. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to set it for 5:30. I think they start drinking at 4. I'm assuming where you live, Crocus, you don't have these issues, right? You're in, if I remember right, you're in Colombia. You're like, what's a snow day? We've got a nice level 4. Now, what's he fleeing from? Oh, the wolves over here. Well, that isn't nice. But what do we got there? Let's look in. Let's grab our gun. Ah, Brazil, that's right. Okay, well, we've got one that we want to take out of that. He's a nice size. He's a nice size 4. So what time are they drinking here? Let's just double check. 4 to 8. That's what I thought. And the Eurasian lynx are almost done. We're gonna take this 6 out. We're not even gonna go that close into them. You saw snow in Japan. There was lots of it here last week, and even the beginning of this week, we got quite a bit. Okay. Were you just there for business or military or? Let's see here. 3. I wanted to see how far that guy is. Sometimes over water the stuff gets messed up here, so we're gonna go and we're gonna grab this. Business, yeah. We're gonna lay down actually because I want to make sure that we get this shot off just right. We're gonna aim a little bit high because he's 360 out. Oh, well, that didn't spook him. There we go. Now we hit him. There we go. He's going down. Well, we've got... There was that really nice caribou that went across there. We're going to wait till it gets a little bit better. Maybe he comes back. No kidding. What did you get? Congratulations. I have still yet to see one on any of my maps. Oh, a moose one. Now, where were you hunting for when you got your moose great one? Now, these guys are fleeing too. What map did you get it on? And that is a nice caribou right there. We're going to take him out. Oh, on Medved. Yeah, there's lots of moose around here. Look at that. We've got... Man, I don't really want to spook these guys too much. We want to take him. We're going to leave him. Look at him. 372. He's going to be a gold. Caribou are always so impressive. So let's just line this guy up here. And let's... There we go. Hopefully he's down. Okay, I might have shot a little too far forward on him. But did we spook? Yeah, we might have spooked these guys here. Like there's a 4 there, he's attentive now. Okay, let's go pick this guy up. And we're gonna go pick up our lynx. Now which rack did you get? Did you get like the... You know, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, did you get the one with all the spikes in it? Or was it like the big paddled rack? Like I'm seeing a lot of great ones in the Discord, in the Call of the Wild Discord, and I don't know if that's just because so many people are trying for them. There's, you know, whether people are grinding or not for them, I don't know. Well, where did your tracks go, Mr.? Oh, nice. Now, were you grinding or did you just come across it naturally? Once again, not that there's any difference. Great one's a great one. Oh, that is even better. That's nice. That's how I want to get mine. I want to just be surprised, right? And like I said, I don't even know if I'll probably shoot it, but I don't know. Maybe I want to leave it on my map just to be like, hey, there's a great one on my map. Maybe. Probably not. I'll probably harvest it. Once again, not that I have any problems with not that I have any problems with grinding. It's just, to me, it ruined my game experience. That's how I'm going to word that. Is that politically correct for me to word it that way? It's kind of funny. Over here's a stand, and I mean, it's always amazing to me. Like, I've had this map since it came out, and here's something that, whoa, is that big four? If I can spot him. Where the heck did he just go? There he is right there. Okay, that's that four we wanted. Let's see if that should have caught a lung. I'm gonna say it did. Let's spot him. I can't spot him anymore. It's kind of a bad shot to take. I don't think he's... I mean, he'll be a big gold, but he won't be a... I don't know if fours can make diamond on caribou. Nope. So we're just going to keep an eye on... I'm just going to punch a hole, or leave a waypoint here. And we're just going to keep an eye on to see if we get... I shouldn't have shot him. I shouldn't have shot him. We'll see if he dies. Yeah, that's the thing about this game here. But once you have enough ammo and stuff, and you're not having to spend your money, it actually adds up pretty quick, I think. Now, I taxed a few animals and stuff as well. I think I'm at 1,600,000. So we're just gonna leave you alone. And of course, we didn't hit vital on that one either. But we'll go chase it down. I'd like to get up to like 2 million or something and just blow all my money on who knows what. I've got enough tents and all of that stuff. So we got a bronze. Where did we hit him? Oh, right dead center, eh? See. I kind of wondered when I shot him if I shot him too far in the middle. So there you go. It would have only been a silver anyways. Yeah, like once you start accumulating money, and then I'm basically just spending it like on cosmetics and which I like. I'm glad that there's something for me to spend my money on. But I bought all my tents, and we're gonna use our Mosin here. And okay. Did these guys run away here? They probably did. I don't like that they kind of don't go anywhere. They kind of still freeze. Okay, we're going to aim at the shoulder this time. There we go. Oh, not only that, I don't think I hit that. I don't think I hit that last one with the proper ammo either. Now, maybe I'm a little bit early for this spot here, but I know I had a 5 here. So maybe we're going to see if we can get a diamond today. Like basically I've been spending my money on taxing animals, but like even like golds and stuff I don't really keep anymore. I'm more just keeping the If it's like I'll tax a diamond, but it's got to be like have a wonky antler or something like that. Those are the ones where I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, huh, I'll do that. Yeah, see, and I agree. 2 to 6 might be a good fit for the 6 M or the 6 mil, the 6.5. I think you're right. Have you thrown that into the suggestions of in Discord at all? Like if you go to like the Call of the Wild official Discord, they have it's kind of like a suggestion form there. If you throw it up in there, then that might work out. Yeah, good. I'll have to look for it. Okay. Well, like I said, no, that's easy. Oh, in the survey only. Okay. We'll go to when you go to the official Discord. There's like a let's see here. He says as he's looking around on his phone while trying to hunt. I'm just don't want to like I want to go get this and then go get the 4 we just shot. It's kind of funny how the need zones aren't. It's something to get used to where the need zones don't settle in like they used to. Let's see. If you go on to the Discord, it'll be under feedbacks and feedback. Go to the feedback channel and you can just start a post there and you can say, hey, here's I think it would be nice for the 6.5 to be 2 to 6. And then see what the community says, right? Then the community, gives them a thumbs up. And as I've said in the live streams there for EW, the devs do look at those streams or look at those forums and then decide from there, does this need to be tinkered with? Does that need to be tinkered with? Okay, so yeah, because they're class 3. I shot them last time with improper. No, I shot them with the Mosin last time, so we were good. We had a silver. We just didn't hit his. Oh, I should have checked where we hit him. I know we didn't hit a vital, so what difference does it make? And they go there and they check those forms as well. And they pay attention to that stuff there, right? And sometimes they take some of their suggestions right from those forms. So let's go get this 4 on the ice, and then we're going to kind of move a little bit. I want to come back here after just because I know that there is a 5 kicking around. I wouldn't mind going and picking this up. Our caribou has died that we made a really poor shot placement on. And like I said, I know for a fact that somewhere around here I got a 5. But I haven't really worked this map since I haven't really noticed that I haven't played this map since they did a reset on here. When the Great Ones came out, they did a reset to this map. So that's why my map is kind of, look at it. It is, for my map standards, that's barren. So I'm kind of glad that everybody chose to do Medved today. Oh, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't dress for Medved. Oh, that's another big 4. That's what I kind of find when you haven't been on a map for a while. Like you first pop onto it and then it's like loaded. And it's like Yukon for me. Like I'm hitting like a lot of max weight 3s and stuff. And let's see this guy here. And the max weight on Medved is slightly different than it is on Yukon. See, it's only 182 kgs, where on Yukon they max out at 190. So that's kind of cool too. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick this guy up. We're going to move over here, hit this guy with a bow. All right. Thanks, Crocus. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching today. It's just a weird, it's one of those weird days today. Oh, look at that. What's in the back there? There's another big 4. Although he's only 303. Like, is it just me, or do the caribou racks on Medved look bigger than they do on Yukon? I mean, it shouldn't make much of a difference, but obviously it might. Okay, so we're gonna cozy up to this guy here. You have to be careful out here too on some of these frozen lakes. Sometimes you might find that you fall through them. I don't know if they did that just to be funny, but sometimes I've fallen through a couple of times. Okay, so we're just gonna go down here, and we can barely move in here just because we're so open. Let's just wait for him to calm down. Because see, if we start moving when he's kind of like alert, then he'll spook right away. We just want to wait him to go down back to calm, and then we'll kind of crawl over there. There we go. So hopefully he doesn't move too much. We're going to just... We should be okay to kind of sneak up here like this. I don't want to move in too quickly. Like, see, out on the ice, like I haven't hunted the ice here for a while. So I don't know if the visual distance has changed a little bit when hunting on the ice. I don't think it does. We're just going to keep watching him though to make sure he doesn't go, attentive. We should be able to get within about 75 meters of him before his status changes. So, and the reason we want to get him with the bow is just because we've already have a bunch of hunting pressure down here with the rifle. I just don't want to, all of a sudden wipe out a need zone. So when we hit him with the bow, we're only going to generate that, 25% need zone, or that hunting pressure. Okay, so he's attentive now. We are 93 meters out. Let's just wait for him to go calm again. There we go. Oh, and I see, and our wind has shifted too, so that's not cool. So if our wind shifts anymore, we're going to have to... maybe he didn't see us, maybe he smelt us. I wasn't paying attention to the wind. So we're just going to sneak up here. Let's just see how far we are. Okay, so our wind is good. We should be able to move up a little bit closer to him now. And they're class 7, I think, right? Let's check their class. Class 6. Okay, so we can just hit them with a 420 grain. Like I said, I don't want to kind of nuke this area. I know I have a 5. I didn't pick up his need zone last time, but I know he's kind of like over on this edge of it. And so I was hoping to get him today. I seen him there. I was making a video for the skill series, and that's where I seen him. I was over there. So hopefully we can get this guy here. Easy does it. 40 meters in. We'll probably take a shot from here. I kind of want to go a little bit more crossways. There we go. So he's 34 away. We're going to grab our bow. So I like hunting with this 5-pin sight. The only thing I wish is it would have like the little, it'd glow on the tips of it. So we're 0 for 40, so I'm going to just keep it there, and I'm going to just aim just a little lower, and I'm going to aim a little further back just because the wind might take it a bit. And hopefully we see not that. Oh. It has been my day of fails today. Oh. I'm curious to see where this hit. I'm gonna say, now the thing is when you have like the pumping iron perk on, the wind doesn't affect it as much. Let's just say it that way. It still affects it, just maybe not as much as we think it should affect it. Let's go over here. So that's, I'm gonna say maybe the intestines. Hold on one second. There we go. I'm gonna say maybe it got him in the intestines. It didn't fly as forward as I was hoping it was going to. And these things aren't like the javelins of the 600 to 600 grain arrows, just like, my goodness, did they just go through everything? This is 2 nice 4s I've messed up today. Oh, some days you win some days you lose some. I'll pick up a need zone at least here. So let's grab this. Oh. What do we got here? Okay, so there's some max weight. There's another 4 there, and that's a big 4. So we're just going to see where these guys go here. It looks like they're coming right for us. Let's just wait. So 2 max weights. I kind of want to take both of them, but we're going to take this guy for now. And if that guy's going to walk right in front of us, then why not? Where'd the second guy go? Oh, there he is. Now he's alert. Can we get up this rock here? Okay, we're going to wait for him to walk over here, and we're going to pop up and then... because he's going to stop once he sees us. There we go. Well, it's about time I got a good one today. What's that guy there? Another big 4 easy. My goodness, what is going on here? Okay, that's fine. Let's go check this guy out. He's only a 290. See, this is where I start blowing my money, because look at that rack. That is, I love that. And I gotta, I'm gonna tax that just because it's that wonky rack. Ooh, I got him low, but in the liver, so that's okay. Okay, I can handle that. So let's take him. And we still got another one we're following, so let's go pick up our one that we're trailing. And we still got one on the ground. There's a not bad male moose, maybe a gold. And we need to find our other caribou here. But we're just gonna go slow because I don't want to. I don't want to lose our or I don't want to, spook off any animals. So as you can see, we were going in there and we ended up getting a nice one there. A nice 4 just by following this guy here. So like I said, it's kind of interesting to see how the animal patterns have changed a lot. Like I said, it used to be bang on the clock with need zone times, and now it's not anymore. Like these guys are just traveling to their need zones now, and it's what, 7:30. Like I find some of those need zones only really start lighting up right around like when there's only like an hour of the drinking time left. So another word of advice, if you don't have a good headset for gaming, or have good sound and have it turned up, because part of this game, or a lot of this game, like it is in real life hunting, is listening sometimes. Which is why, like, as much as I like having the bloodhound for tracking, to have them for hunting is kind of a pain, because they crash through the the undergrowth and stuff, and they make noises, and so sometimes it's hard to hear the animals. So let's see where we shot this guy. I'm going to say it's going to be intestines. Oh, vertebrae, we were just too high. And I aimed low too. He was like 40 meters away, I thought. Distance was 35. I'm trying to think. I thought I aimed lower, so we needed to aim a little bit lower than what we did. And I thought I was fairly low anyways, but maybe we should have gone a pin down instead of that center pin, which was at 40. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so this is, gripe time. Let's get on my soapbox and gripe a little bit. In real life, if you would hit an animal in the spine like this, it would drop. It would still be alive, and you'd have to shoot it again, but it would drop because you paralyze it. I don't understand in this game. You used to take a spine shot in the game, and scoring 1.0. That's how a lot of guys used to drop these animals for quick kill. Is you would hit it in the spine, it would drop on the spot, and so be it. So I don't understand why a spine shot doesn't drop an animal, but just doesn't give you the vital, give you the vital shot, right? We missed out on a vital organ. I don't care if I miss out on that vital organ. That's fine, but just drop it so I don't have to track it all the way over, because in real life, this thing would just be down. So once again, see, this is where, look at this rack. Man. Caribou racks are just so nice looking. And look how it's kind of wonky. We've got like one paddle kind of on the front, and then on the front we've got like a spike, and we've got, I don't know. And the problem is that for me to tax this animal now, it's going to cost me a fortune. I don't want to tax it. I want to, but we're not going to. We're just going to accept it. We'll have more. I just think that I just love the looks of some of these racks you get with the true racks. So let's see if we got here. Hopefully he comes right. I'm hoping he comes right down the center here. Maybe. And let's just see. I'm hoping he doesn't come through the trees. Man, if we could get some cover here. This is what Leighton, you go to Leighton and you get underneath like a tree like this, you're invisible. Where is this guy here? Fleeing. Okay, that's fine. So we still got one over here to pick up. I want to get this, whatever that is there, that apparently I haven't gotten, even though I've had this map forever. We are going to just boogie here. As soon as I get the... We're going to check this track here and see what the color is. Light brown, so that's nothing special. And although it's a max weight, so I'll have to clear that off again. So once again, when we're talking max weight, sometimes we take it for granted. When we're talking max weight, we're talking about that weight estimate. And so for the caribou here, it's their max weight is whatever that is to 182 or 184 kgs. That's what their max weight estimate is. So when you come across a track like that, then you can see like this, that's a female, obviously, this track. But when we come across a max weight estimate, it has the potential to be gold or diamond. Usually. I'm going to put the term usually there because sometimes things can just go sideways. Like if you mess it up or mess up the shot like I have been doing all day today, that can, you know, ruin the badge of your trophy. So the nice part about it is it just, you know, destroys whether it's gold or silver. It doesn't wreck the actual score of the animal, which I think is pretty good. The only thing I'd like to maybe see is that if you hit the trophy organ, that it just doesn't give you a score. So like, you know, if you headshot one of these reindeer, I keep calling them caribou, but they're reindeer, I guess. Maybe that's what the weight difference is. Can we see the bear here? If you headshot one of these reindeer, that it gives you no score. You know, then it kind of forces you, I guess, to take in more of an ethical shot. It's just my take on it. But that's, once again, only to me, only if you would hit like the trophy organs, right? Now there are like alligators and saltwater crocodile. You have to take a headshot on them, or the headshot is ethical on them. But there's very few species in this game where you can actually headshot it without any penalty. And if you're after money in the beginning and you just want to headshot an animal, I mean the lower scoring ones are fine, or does. I know one of the achievements is to get like 10 headshots in the game or something. So you know what? You know, use that up on does and stuff. We got a rest zone there. We got 3. I just wanted to see how big the moose were in the area. My second diamond came from Medved. I got a guy. It was under 1.0 scoring. I got a almost perfect moose, almost 1,000 scoring. It was 994, I think. And once again, really hard to get in game, just because, you know, quick kill, consecutive harvest, all of that stuff was, you know, to get a diamond back and scoring 1.0, it was something, because it meant you had to get everything right or do everything right. All right. So I'm kind of curious to see where the shot I landed on this guy. I know once again, it's too bad. Nice rack. I mean, he would have been gold for sure. What's diamond? Diamond is 430, so he's still over 100 off, but like, I don't know. To me, that's a bit lame. There should have been enough penetration there to hit the, I guess, the stomach, and even go into liver and lung, maybe. It's too bad. Has not been my day today. Okay, so we're going to fast travel over here. We spent almost all of our time just at this one little area here. Excuse me. I want to change my clothes. I want to be a little bit more Medved-y. There we go. Arctic hunting outfit. Works for me. Oh, how come I didn't change? There we go. Now we've got our fuzzy gloves like that. I'm feeling warmer already. I can go into the outhouse with no door. Is that like a bottle of... Is that a bottle of vodka there? I don't know why I find that funny. You need that bottle of vodka when you go to the bathroom with no door. Just so you forget about your troubles. We need another snow map here. That's what we need. Most definitely. Okay. Let's look over here. Like I said, I know in this corner over here, I don't know how far it is over, maybe that's why we can't see it. I know I have a 5 over here somewhere. I've seen it. I know it's there. It would have been cool had they given us like a snowmobile in Medved instead of an ATV. They didn't even really, they just needed to change the skin on it, really. I'd have been cool with that. Just be like, here's an ATV. But we made it into a snowmobile. Okay, those guys are taking off there. We're gonna go and head over here. Maybe our big guy's in a different area. You know, once again, EW did say they changed the need zones and how they react to be more suggestions than actual hardcore spots where the animals are. It's 8:30. Oh, are they done? They're done at 8, aren't they? Oh, that's why we're not seeing any caribou. Man, I almost would like to reset the time. You know what? We're just going to go this way then. Let's go up here. And let's pick up a track here in the corner, see if our guy ever came over there. Okay, just a 2 minor. Okay, we're going to go over here. We're going to get that stand that I wanted. Reindeer. I keep calling them caribou here, but I mean, it's the same model. They're the same thing, different name. And it's been a really productive spot here so far. A lot of fours and stuff have come in. I think there's another 4 easy there. I don't know why I always have to say 4 easy. I'm wondering if when I seen that 5 here last time, if that 5 was just coming and traveling across the ice or something. I was like so excited because I was like, oh, I haven't seen a 5 in such a long time. And I didn't shoot it because I was like, oh. And I didn't shoot it because I was like, okay, there's a 5. I'm going to be streaming today. We're just going to leave it. Maybe we'll get a diamond. I don't even think I checked the weight estimate on it when I just seen it was a 5 and I was like, oh, let's just leave that alone. So let's go up here. So we did hear, oh, that's a moose. And I keep forgetting too, they've got the wolves here on Medved now. Okay, there is, although I haven't heard them. And I'm wondering if I should maybe, I hear some rustling. I'm wondering if maybe I should, let's give it an antler call or two. Or 3. We'll do 4. 4 or 5. It gives you the biggest percentage of doing that. Because the attraction range on, or the attraction chance is 40%. Is the attraction strength on these things. So not the best spot to be. I do like hearing the wolves on Medved though. I know it's kind of changed the dynamic of how this plays, but I kind of wish too that if they would, maybe just put 4 packs of wolves in Medved and then see what happens. That makes them a bit rare. Maybe up their aggression a little bit on the 4 packs of wolves. I don't know. Alright, well, we can't sit around here waiting forever. Oh. Or we can. Okay. Probably a dumb idea. They're just gonna stay there, okay. Yeah, well, I can't shoot you, can I now? Are you still alert? What are you doing? Let's see if we can get him over that little hump there. Come on. Watch you get like a big monster 5 or something jump out, big diamond. Where did this guy go? Hold on, we're gonna hit the rattles again. As long as he doesn't come out like he's near. One more time. Okay, let's get our bow ready. Could I help you start up your whitetail grind? Now, Hunter, I don't really grind. If you want some advice, you're going to have to look for all of your, like, say, for example, drink zones is going to be the obvious of the majority of the grinders that are grinding. So what you kind of want to do is make sure that you set up your stands and everything. Oh man, he's right there in the bushes. You're going to want to make sure that you first find all your need zones, your drink zones. Okay, hold on one second. Pink. Okay, good. We got vitals there. So you're going to want to set up all of your, you're going to want to find all of your drink zones first off. So if there's, you know, depending on the map, sometimes there's 30, 40 drink zones. So find all of them first and kind of see what's drinking at those drink zones. You don't have to hunt all of your, you don't have to continuously go and hunt all of those zones. Just take the kind of the best ones that you have, and then you can go and you want to take the higher animals that you have. So if you're hunting, say for example, if I was doing a red deer grind, I'd only be taking I'd be taking anything between 5, even 5. They got to be fairly big 5s and up. So you take your 5s, your 6s, your 7s, and your 8s, and obviously now you can leave your diamonds, I guess. I would just harvest them, but that's just me. But I'm not really the person to ask. I don't do, like I said, I'm not big onto the grind. I can burn out in the game pretty fast. By just continuously going and grinding. So I hope that helps at least. Just find your need zones, like find your drink zones for those animals, you know, whether it's whitetail or, well, I guess you did say you're hunting whitetail. So with whitetail, don't take anything over or under 170 something with a trophy estimate. You want around the 170 something range. I think 171. Anything bigger than a 171 you want to take and harvest those out of your zones. And don't shoot any females. Because females will only respond as females. The way that it works is that when you harvest an animal, it'll either come back, there's a percentage that comes back higher, percentage that comes back lower. It's kind of a little bit of RNG. And that's just the way they go with that. But we have Crocus here. He just ended up getting a Great One Moose, and he just did it au naturel. So, huh? Can't believe I missed that. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Let's go up. This is, I will say, this is probably Tiararoa. I'm not gonna judge. It's got a rate there with one of the most difficult, or one of the harder maps to hunt. When you're hunting, not like when you're hunting all the zones. If you're hunting feeding zones and not just drinking. Drinking zones are nice and easy on Medved. How big is this bear? Drinking zones are easy on Medved, but the to hunt these feed zones and stuff. That's pretty good. Man, that's a big bear, I think. I am so out of touch with. Just give me a second here. I'm just going to look up what a max weight estimate is on a black bear here quick. Okay. So there is, if you go to Steam, you can normally find what the max weight estimate is. Let's go here, Quadricolinas. A lot of hard working individuals. So Medved, a Eurasian brown bear, maxes out at 428 kgs, or 482, I should say. So this is not, this was 3. So that's probably like a mid-range. All right, I don't want to walk all the way back. We're going to go over to, where are we here on the map? I want to remember to come back here. It's 9:26. I'm trying to think of what's... We're going to walk around and at least pick up the need zones that were here that I might have missed because we were only hunting that one spot. And then we'll go from there. You missed a lot, Crocus. I'm just kidding. You didn't miss much. You missed me botch a couple shots again. And I changed outfits. I went back. I went on to the Medved clothes, so. We got something running across the ice here, so let's see what we got. Two small reindeer. Now, is that a stump or is that a... That's a stump. No sign of that 5 that I thought was kicking around here, but now I'm thinking that maybe that 5 was traveling. Oh. Companion Call of the Wild with all animals and stats. That's awesome to know. Thank you. I will definitely... Okay. Well, thank you very much. I just have like, I had some stuff just like kind of bookmarked from Steam. Just because, you know, like when you go, if you're hunting the same map for a while, then that's, excuse me, that's fantastic, right? Because you're hunting the same map, you get used to the animals and you get used to what their max weights are supposed to be. But then, like I said, I haven't been on Medved for such a long time. Like moose, obviously, I don't think the moose have changed the max weight for moose here, but I noticed a difference between reindeer and caribou, right? Reindeer or caribou are a little heavier than the reindeer, which makes zero sense. It's the same animal, just a different name. So it just depends on what region you live in to what you call them, right? And I don't know if there'd be anything. I mean, there might be stuff over here. I don't know how the stands are holding up anymore with some of the changes they made. I hope they still, you know, are doing okay for some of these older maps. Yeah, New England is fantastic. I found that running that river, like you can just continuously, if you just wanted to hunt drink zones, you could endlessly run around that river, because by the time you finish going to, you know, you finally get to one end of it, you're going to go back to the other end and start all over again. big is this caribou? Or caribou. Reindeer. Man, I keep calling them caribou. So that's what's good about New England. I think maybe I'll just do my... See, I like letting everybody choose. I like putting that poll up. But sometimes when I do that, I miss out on hunting kind of where I wanted to hunt. I was kind of hoping for Quatrocolinas. I really like that map. It's one you don't... I mean, other than a red deer and a roe deer collar, you don't need any collars for. And it's always sunny. Where's that on? Oh yeah, New England. Yes. Yeah, and the 22 250 from Emerald Coast was a great ad. I love that. That is, I mean, it's got a little bit. I don't know if it's got a bit more punch than the 243. Now the 243 did get a buff because it used to be just trash as a base game gun, and then they kind of gave it a little bit of love. And so the polymer tips, I don't think the stats are accurate on them. So one of the things that I was also, I've been working on the videos for the skill series on my channel. And so one of the things that I've noticed as well is that some of the, like the stalker tree or the ambusher tree, which I always thought was really good, I'm finding that the ambusher tree is not that good. I'm just going to go here for a second. The stalker tree, in my opinion, once again, and I'm going to kind of state this. I'm going to do a recap after we're done the two skill trees. I'm going to do a recap on each of the skill trees. I still think the stalker tree is the better tree because really once you get to sight spotting here, you really don't need much. The only good thing, there's two good skills after that. There's who's deer, which I would love to have, and the pack mule. So I like the pack mule. It adds an extra weight of 3, but if you get used to oh, thanks Crocus, I appreciate that. If you get used to hunting, that I'm going to be honest, I'm the skills. This ambusher tree is starting on next Monday. It's starting on Monday. The stalker tree is done the 27th. And then the 29th. So I've been releasing a video every other day. So the stalker tree is, to my opinion, is better than the ambusher tree. I don't care if I run a little bit of extra weapons. I'd like the who's deer. I think having that who's deer would be nice just to have that. On this map here, you can use the elk collar to call in musk deer. But it's actually kind of bland because a lot of the videos are a little bit shorter because for this stuff. So, I'm trying to stay around 1 to 2 minutes with some of these videos because a lot of these are stat orientated, right? So like, for example, I was just finishing up Fatal Attraction today, and, it increases the chance of attracting animals to your location when using collars. Great. And then it increases the chance of eliciting a vocalization response. But these are only percentages. And so I had to really do a lot of digging around to find what the actual stats were. And I don't even know if the stats are completely accurate, right? I've contacted the people I know at EW and said, hey, listen, can I actually get what the actual facts and figures are on these so I can, say that to, my viewers. I want my viewers to get facts. I don't want them just to, let's be guessing and let's look up what we found up on the internet. I don't want to be guessing like that, but EW says, no, we can't give you that information because it's just too specific and people might use it against whatever. Fine. But like, how do you do a video on something you can't really test? I can't test what the percentage of the increase is, because when we go into our inventory, for example, and we look at our lures, okay, that attraction strength that we see down there of 40, that's 40%. And so what I found is that, without wrecking the video, what I found is that when you use that skill, it ups it by 50% of that 40. So 50% of 40 is 20%, and that bumps that up to 60%. But technically, since they changed how collars worked, it used to be collars in Call of the Wild. Sorry for the phone going off. But the collars you'd hit it 3 times, and if you hit it a 4th time, it would make the animals flee. But now you can just spam them. So what's the difference if who cares if I bump up my percentage by, the attraction strength goes from 40 to 60, when I can sit there, spam the collar 5 times, and it does the same thing. So do I even need that, or could I put that skill somewhere else, right? Whereas the stalker tree, it's, you could put it into, for example, you could take your skill points and you can now go and you could fill up something else. I could take those 2 skills and I could put it in innate triangulation so I can see where the animal is, and I could fill up my stalker tree more. There's 4 skills on this tree that I would say aren't worth it. And that would be hardened, the weather prediction, startle call, and wind prediction. All the other ones on this tree are fantastic. But when you go to the ambusher tree, this one here, the tag might help. The tag might help. Like this row here, tier 3 is a good row, a fairly good row. But the problem with tier 3 is I got to spend 9 points to unlock any of this skill. Well, in order to do that, I got to put stuff into sense. I don't want to put stuff into sense. Who cares? I don't want to put stuff into, spotting knowledge is good. Sight spotting is good. And aside from that on this tree, I don't see any use for it, really. Fatal attraction, maybe, because it's boosting the strength. I don't know if it's about selling the DLC. I just think I think when they put the game together, it was kind of like, okay, we made a really good skill tree, and then it was like, meh. And in my opinion, they already talked like 3 years ago they wanted to redo the skills and perks, and I thought, great. And they asked for suggestions, and I said, listen, get rid of this stupid tier system. Make it a level system. So when I get to, kind of like how the dogs are, right? You get to a certain level, it opens up different skills. So once you get to level 60, I'm thinking of even like Arc, right? You play Arc, and when you play Arc, you get to a certain level and new things open up for you. So how come when I play this game, new skills don't open up to me when I hit a certain level? Why do I have to spend those points? Because I don't want Scent Tinkerer. I want spotting knowledge, sight spotting, maybe fatal attraction, who's deer, and pack mule. Actually, I would even take haggle, because when you're starting the game, wouldn't you love to get like more the merrier? I used to run this when I was doing the missions, because who doesn't want to get a little bit more money? So wouldn't you love to be able to get to a certain level, and then you can be like, yeah, I'm going to run more the merrier, and I'm going to run haggle. So that way it's costing me less and I'm making more money. But I don't know. To me, the skills are a little flawed, right? Yeah. Yep. I just think that if they would just redo that section of the game, then that would be a little bit better. I'm not knocking how it is right now, but I'm kind of knocking how it is right now because, like I said, back when, if you ever look back on EW's stuff and they have their old streams, you'll see one of them, they were saying like, this was back in like when Quattro Colinas came out. They're like, hey, we're going to be redoing the skills and perks. Now, granted, this was before COVID, and I understand they got hit hard on their team with COVID. But that's a quality of life and part of your game that needs to be revamped because some of it's not working. And I've even noticed that, for example, when I was going and doing the video on sight spotting, if you don't have any skills in sight spotting right now, Now, I don't know if it's a PS5 issue, but the first level of sight spotting is to see how aware the animals are. I'm doing the video and I'm like, well, I can see how aware. I can see that they're calm or attentive. Like, how do I relay that to the viewer that, hey, this is, you know, this is broken at the moment, right? So that's how I kind of worded it, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not my fault that it was broken, but it's just broken. Hold on, let's see if we're gonna sit out on the ice. We're gonna give a call to this reindeer over here and see if we can bring it in. That's just my little rant at the moment about the game. Is just, you know, exactly. Spend skill points on useless skills. It's just, it blows my mind. I want to be able to spend, if I want to save all my skill points and only get the skills that I want to get, why can't I do that? Is it going to make the game overpowered? I don't think so. But to me as a player, it would just be nice. Like, when you play Spider-Man or anything like that, right? You can just hold on to your skill points till there's no tomorrow and spend it on what you want. And it's going to be the same thing when I go through the perks. There's certain perks that you're having to put a point in just to get to the next level of that perk. Makes zero sense. Now, one of the things that I found was for when I was doing the competition, the Apex Hunter, I actually found out that a really good perk is in handguns, and that is the Ranger. So the Ranger used to be what it is right now. Like, when you hear that alert call or whatever, it used to be an active perk where you actually had to activate it, and then it would give you a guesstimate of the range. Makes no sense. So now they've given us this thing where you can sight spot it and you can see the estimate of the range. When you have this Ranger perk, it narrows it down to, it goes from, 100. If it would say like 100 to 160 meters, this would go 100 to 120 meters. It gives you a 20-meter range. It's crazy, which is awesome. That 320 to 400, when you have the Ranger perk activated, it would go to, it would be right dead in the middle. It'd be like 320 to 340, if that's what it was. So it's actually a really good perk to have. However, you had to go through all the other nonsense. You had to spend like 3 points to go get it, right? Makes no sense. I'll hop off my soapbox now and stop ranting. And it's not a rant. It's just, when you've played this game for as long as I have, you just kind of wish that things might have been just a little bit different. Yeah, it's just, and they do listen to their community. I'll never say that about EW. EW listens to what the community wants. And that's why, like I was saying for you, you want to see the 6.5 from a 2 to 6 class, go on to the Discord, put that in the forum, and it's at least out there for the devs to see. Yes, it helps with the serve with this 4, just because he's a 4. Hey, we get to use the 303. And hopefully not hit a tree. Ooh, look at him kick out like that. I like that. Oh, don't say this is a max weight. Oh, no, it wasn't. That's good. So that's... Yep. Yeah, I got it good, didn't I? Let's see. Maybe? So those are the subtle changes I'd like to see happen, right? Even in the... When it comes to weapons class stuff... Hold the phone. This is where I saw that moose. Okay. There was Mr. Bear, ran across here. That dude was lying somewhere around here. Like, did I not just shoot that? Like, that was square on. No, no, I didn't. Although I'm gonna say I've had this happen, and I know my son has complained about this in the game a little bit too. Is that I've been landing like shots like that, and it seems like they're not, like, you can see it, the animation's there, and then it's like a ghost bullet. It's nowhere near. It's like it goes through them or something. But he would have been dead. That would have been at least a single lung. He'd be dead by now. And there's 0 blood. So I guess they're saying it didn't go through. Now it could have been. Let's see where he was laying again. So this is where I spotted him. Like, it could have been that he was laying down and there was like something in front of him. Hold on, let's just take a gander here. Okay. We're gonna go prone. Because I can't see where they are. Oh, I can't see where they are. Yeah, of course you're going to run me over. Oh, you're not going to kill me, are you? Well, that wasn't very nice of you. It didn't even give me a warning that he was going to charge me. Is it just me, or do the racks on Medved look that much bigger on moose? Okay, so okay, there we go. That's a hard shot. Fool me once. Let's go see where that shot landed the first time, because there was no original blood hit from there. And it was a low bleed rate. Like, that should have been right in the lung. I'm going to have to watch this back and see, but I'll almost guarantee that was right in the lung the first time. Where are they saying? Oh, they're saying it hit the 165 meters out. And they say I hit the shoulder. Okay, that didn't make any sense. And then the second one was a heart. So let's check something here. Okay, and my zeroing, I thought, okay, well, maybe my zeroing was off a little bit, but my zeroing's at 150 meters, so that makes 0 sense. You were there, Crocus, you saw it. You're going to testify in court. He did shoot it. He did shoot it square on. But I've been having funny stuff like that happen with moose lately. Oh, Eurasian lynx. Made no noise. That's fine. We're just going after need zones a little bit today too, because heavens knows I need them. Okay. I just want to see what color this Eurasian lynx was. Light brown, we don't need it. So to me, anyways, going back to our skills after we get off the moose, if you're going to spend skills, I say stalker's great, but it's the weight. Although I find that you can put it down and there's not really that big of a spook radius for dropping the e-collar. Like I've been within, I think, 100, 150 meters of animals and put the e-collar down and used it, and there was no, they don't spook when you put it down, which is good. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I think for the collars, what I found now is I just hit the collar 4 or 5 times. Medved music. Okay, I'm going to say this about Medved. And you guys can give me your opinion. Does Medved not have some of the best music, but it's too short? Like, I wish Medved was a little bit longer. If you've ever listened to the soundtrack on Spotify or YouTube Music or whatever, fantastic soundtrack. But to me, I wish they would. I wish Medved would be like a little bit of a longer clip for the music. I think it's fantastic. I love it. It gives me chills. Let's just put this one right there. So that should be clean. And he'll be down right away. Oh, there's a guy behind the trees there. I didn't see him. So I kind of do my regular hunting like I do a grind. I like to just do herd management, right? I like to take out the bigger animals. So in a way that's not... Oh. Hold on here. Give me a second here. Now you done it. Okay. So I'm taking your advice. I'm downloading that companion. Because I think, is 35 kg not max weight for a bobcat? So I'm going to try your app that you suggested. We're going to try that app, Crocus. You suggested it. We're going to try it. And if it's half decent, we'll give it a plug. Yes, yes. Are you working or what are you doing? All right. I want to go to reserve. Medved taiga. Oh, this is pretty snazzy. Eurasian lynx. Trophy score 45 kgs. Okay, so it's just like the other ones. Okay, that's, you know what? That app is handy. Thank you very much. That was a pretty quick way to look that up. What do we got here? Let's go bears. There we go. You're going down. We won't. Find a lot of people do follow-up shots way too quickly. It's like they're nervous that their first shot didn't get in. And so, and once again, totally your way of hunting. That's no judgments. I'm just saying, if I don't have to take a follow-up shot and waste ammunition, which is expensive, why not? So I think okay. I haven't had a run-in with wolves yet on Medved, so. But I like that. I like that. That's what they needed that on here. I think people are too, if you line up your shot well enough, have a little bit of confidence in it, just wait a little minute or wait a second or two, spot your animal and see if it's going down. And save your ammo. So I talked about it on the last stream. When you're first starting out, look at it look at your ammunition usage as like a business. You're spending X number of dollars on, if your ammo's costing you $1,000, let's say $800, right, for this 303 ammo, $880. And if you, sorry, I can't find my stinking, I know he's dead. I thought he dropped sooner. If you look at what you spent on ammo and you go, okay, my first shot, I have to kill, I don't know, you got to kill one animal to make up your thing, and then using your ammo conservatively and using one shot on each animal, your next 9 animals are profit. And you're going to make, your first animal pays for the 10 rounds you just bought. The second animal pays for your next 10 rounds. And then if you go and you buy your ammo like that and say, okay, I just shot 2 animals, I'm going to buy another 10 rounds. Shoot another 2 animals, buy another 10 rounds. And you do that for like your first few animals, you're going to find that you're not going to be starving for ammo all the time. But then if you go and you wait to buy your ammo, then you're always going to be like, oh, I'm running out of ammo really quickly. And it's a good way to build up your ammo reserves. Yeah, exactly, right? I figured that out when I first started playing the game. Like, when I first started, I was like, okay, well, it always seems like I'm running out of ammo really quickly. But then the reality is I wasn't looking at it right neither. So, for example, if we were hunting just caribou, this caribou, even it's a mid-level, right? It's a max weight, but it's a level 3. And this caribou just paid me 1,200 cash. I just paid for those next 10 rounds of ammo. So I used 1 bullet there. Here's my second bullet. I shot a bear with it. Nice cinnamon. But I just made another $1,200. So technically, I just paid for the ammo I bought. I could afford to go out and buy another 10 rounds. And if you keep stacking if you keep looking at it that way, then it's not really, I don't want to say an inconvenience or something like that. It's just not, it's not as bad as you think. The ammo consumption isn't as bad as you think. It's the same thing, like I've said before, about like tree stands and stuff, like the in-game. If you think that a tree stand for $2,100 that you can't move is a lot of money, than buy a tree stand for 16,000 that you can move around, that you put into one spot and you never move around. It doesn't really seem worth it. So if you go into that tree stand, you know, every tree stand, like I got one here, every tree stand on this map, when I built it, I shot at least 2 animals out of it. And that paid for each one of those tree stands. So they were all paid for by the time I ended up leaving that area or this area. Same thing with a hunting blind. Hunting blinds are $1,700. Now, the one thing that I like is I'd rather build. I wish this wasn't a blind. I wish it was a stand. To me, the stands in this game are better because they elevate you out of the ground and the viewing is okay. Another thing I'd like to see them maybe do is they wanted to rework these a little bit, because when you get, this one's not as bad as some of the other ones, these blinds, but there's no viewing up here. And so you've only got this kind of small window to look out of, which kind of stinks. But on the you know, to view around, these ones aren't bad. There should have maybe been a window here too that you could shoot out of. But some of the blinds are, you know, Hirschfelten blinds are only open to kind of the one side and a little bit of the sides. And if the animals get too close, you end up shooting the ledge. Even if it's here and your gun is over the ledge, you could end up shooting the ledge, just the way the game is. Same with archery as well. You're lined up and you go to take a shot and you can't because it hits the ledge. So, which is maybe why a lot of people don't use them. What do we got here? See, now here's a 4 easy. He's alarmed. Now he's fleeing. And I mean, if I wanted to shoot in through that crack in the door, I don't think I can. You can shoot out of the back of the stands. And now, how do I get out of here? Come on. Let me out, he says. Hitboxes are terrible. Yeah. The other thing is that I wish that when you were in there, that they treated it like a rest, like a shooting stick or something like that, where the wobble was like next to nothing. Because, oh, that's a 7 very hard. Okay, we want him. I wish they'd treat it like you were prone, where the wobble is like nil. Okay, that should be good right there. Okay, he's down. I wish they would have treated it like that, so that the wobble was like, the wobble is nil, and it's actually more of a bonus. Not only do you get the, you know, the visual bonus, but you also get the wobble bonus. I think you actually get a, there might be a scent bonus in the higher up stands. There might be a scent decrease when you're up in a tripod or up in a hunting blind. Or up in a stand, opposed to like being in a blind, where I think there is no scent decrease. I think. Don't quote me on it. I said I think. See, Medved's... Uh-oh. I did just hear a little growl. What time's their need zone? Okay. Medved's a good map because... Oh, no. What do we got here? I don't want to... 6 aggressive. Let's just shoot you. What do we got here? 7 very hard. Okay. There's 1. 2. Any more? Here. Nah, I didn't think so. Man, that 303 just punches him. It's a nice gold. There's that bear that we were tracking. What's the coffin? Thank you. Thanks, Jacob. Hey, it's good to see you again. How are you doing today? Okay. Yeah, but what is the actual coffin? Like, is it a rifle? Like, what caliber is it? You know what's really cool to hunt with is the air rifle. I just wish the only thing that deters me from using the air rifle. Oh, that's a nice bear too. Red brown. So somebody made the suggestion in Discord. I don't know if red brown is a rare fur variety. Somebody made the suggestion in Discord that on this harvest screen under fur type, and it says red brown beside it, it would say rare or very rare or common. And so I kind of wish that they would do that, just because I have no idea if it's rare or not. Now, I think if we go out to here, hold on. Where's the last track this guy laid here? Oh, maybe it... So see where it says fur type and it says unknown? It used to, even before you had the disturbed veg, like up here in the corner, it's the animal we're tracking. It used to tell you the fur type. It will if we came across a disturbed veg track, but I don't know if it would say rare or not. Anyways, we'll always get another red brown. So where are we off to? No, we were over there. We're still headed over there. That's where we're going. Stick to the plan, man. Unless we find a max weight of something. What are we hearing here? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but the pop-up blind is still... Ooh, he's a shooter. Let's not lose him. It'd be nice if I put the... No. Through the trees. Oh, we got him. Good. There's always that chance you're going to hit like a hitbox there. Yeah, the layout blind is good. I like using the water version of it. Oh, I don't know if I deleted a need zone. I might have. Shouldn't have. Oh yeah, I did. Two wolves, a bear, and a caribou. Look at the rack on this thing. Man, they did a good job with these. Reindeer. My goodness, reindeer. See, it's hard not want to tax all of these reindeer. Look how cool that rack looks. I'm going to have to go through my lodge and see which kinds I have, but just funky. Only a silver. It's crazy. Anyways, the layout blinds, I like using the water version of them. I think they're really good. And, well, we've killed the need zone anyways. Let's just create a whole bunch of hunting. Ooh. Oh, look at this. He's not. I think this was the guy we saw that I was talking about before that I thought was at the other lake. He's behind a rock. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We want to make sure we get a good shot on him right there. That's not cool. Okay. I don't think we got him. I don't think we got him. Like, we got him, but I don't think we got a vital on him. Maybe. Shoulder and lung, maybe? Hold my breath, shall I? That was the guy that I seen, yeah, non-vital. That was the guy that I seen running around that lake at the top. Now, he's not a diamond, he's a troll. No, I'm gonna say I got him in the shoulder and spine is what I'm thinking. I was a little too far forward, I think. Just the way that he went down. He was kind of limping, so... Okay, where did he go? It's fine. Like I said, I know he's a troll. Just because his weight estimate was at 419. There's his track over there. That's the one I want. Or his trophy rating was at 419 as a max trophy rating, so he's going to be a troll, but that's too bad. I probably would want to tax him anyways. He's going to be a big gold. Hopefully he's not a... Hopefully I saw that right, and he's not an actual diamond. Might make me sad just a little. Okay, these are old tracks. Yeah, I know. I'd be a little bit disturbed now. I gotta walk all the way back and go find his stupid tracks. Oh, well, that happens. But once again, I don't know why it would shoot high, because I wasn't aiming high. I know he was like in the bushes or whatever, but it shouldn't have been. Oh, there we go. Oh, this area is toast anyways, right? Here's another 4 easy. Bink. Did I get it? No. Now I did. It's needle in a haystack time here now. Hold on, let's pick up this pig. Then we'll go pick up the... Do we have any more half-decent pigs here? There's another 4 easy. Did I hit that? This is what I mean. Like, this map is tough because there's so much. There's rocks and trees and... Okay. I don't know if I hit that other pig. This all started because of those stupid wolves. I know I'm complaining about them. I might actually have to go and grab my bloodhound here. Because these guys are... Okay, please tell me. Nope, that's Eurasian lynx. That's brown bear. Nope. Okay, that's a pig, but not necessarily the pig. Oh no, there's the pig I shot. Okay, this guy hit twice, correct? Flesh, and then I hit him in the skull. How did that not drop? Oh my goodness, this game sometimes. Well, he was a gold, which is fine. Did I hit that other pig too? Let's go check. I don't think I hit him. Don't worry, I'm not losing focus. I know we got another one to go get. And that caribou, we're going to see how we messed him up. Oh, that's Eurasian lynx. I just need to see the weight on the track here. I don't think I got that pig. He was running. Okay. Let's go back over here. Okay, that's my reindeer that I shot. So let's see. Ah, it's one of those. And I thought when he stepped out there that was a good shot. That was almost like the moose that we hit earlier, and then it said we hit too high. I honestly thought that was just as good as that moose. But do you see one of the videos I have coming out? I'm on like Parque Fernando, and I shoot 2 red deer. And I shoot the first one. So you'll remember this when you watch the video. I'm like, oh, I slipped. Because I literally did. I shot the first red deer. And then my fingers slipped when I was going and shooting the second one. I ended up like shooting it in the butt. And I was like... and it died. It like... So I don't know where I shot it in the rump. But man alive, it went down really quickly. And I was shocked. How could I not follow this blood trail last time? I was like, how on earth did it... There we go, he's going down, so... I kind of like how gloomy this is. I understand it's winter where I live, but I feel cold just watching that. You know, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the snow clouds roll in, and you get the blowing snow. They just captured that feeling really well. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think they want to mess with me again. I don't care. I'm after a caribou that I shot. You know what I'm going to say? This is a spine shot. Just because it's frustratingly long to track. Oh. So once again, if you get something like this, and say you've got like his rack is in a tree, it's harder on this map, but go grab a four-wheeler, and you can push them around a little bit and get them to where you can take a good picture if that's what you want to, you want to take a decent picture of them. That 3 might have to go. Okay, let's see. Because you can push their bodies around a little bit for some of the New England challenges. Not gonna lie, there was a New England challenge where you had to shoot them in a certain range, and every time I would shoot them, they would just run just outside, and it wouldn't count. So I ended up just taking the 4-wheeler and pushing them back into where they came from. So let's see here. Let's pick this guy up. Yeah, he was only going to be a silver. It says flesh and stomach. Really? I know he was walking. Okay. I'll take it. I mean, you're telling me that... Hold on here. Let's inspect this. Yeah, that's so close to liver, eh? And I almost nicked the lung there. Look at that. I just waited a fraction of a second too long because he was on the move. Oh well. So close. And yet, money. Alright, let's go a little bit more. We'll go till 3:30. How about that? Today. I always find there's like the first hour of streaming is just kind of like a lull, and then you kind of get into it. And then before you know it, it's like, oh, it's been 2 hours already. We've totally nuked that spot there. I don't know. I have to do... You always pick the polymer because it's got the better penetration. Some of the guns I use soft points on because they've got the wicked expansion on them. Oh, jumping. Oh, did you see me flinch? That's hilarious. I like heard the part. I was like, what the heck is... Oh, I jumped. See, I like it when a game can do that to you. Oh, we got more. Oh. So years ago, I was playing Cabela's Big Game Hunter. I can't remember, Dangerous Hunts or something like that on... No. And it was the fact that I jumped that was hilarious. I was playing Big Game Hunt, Dangerous Hunts on PS1. And it was like 2 in the morning. And that game was pretty cool for what it was, if you'd ever played it. It's 2 in the morning. My buddy and I are up, and we're playing it. And then the next thing you know, out of nowhere on the screen, this bear like jumps out at you and attacks you. And, oh my goodness. I almost hit the ceiling because I was kind of like this. I was being a little bit quiet and just kind of going around. It just jumped out of nowhere. I was like, oh, it scared me. Just scared me. Good times. But yes, I like it when a game can do that to you. You don't get that. In all honesty, you don't get that when somebody wants to clip that and make fun of me. You can go right ahead. That's great. But you just don't get that when you're grinding. Because you're so concentrated just on going from need zone or from drink zone to drink zone, and you're concentrating on shooting everything there. You kind of miss out on this where the heck am I? Being lost in the woods. And you just kind of miss out on that. The next thing you know, something jumps out at you and scares the living daylights out of you. I'll show that to my wife later. She'll have a good chuckle. We were watching, I was showing her, man, I can't remember the guy's name, Ken something, gaming. And he is like just high speed, high octane doing his videos, which I don't mind. I mean, it's entertaining. And my wife looks at me and she's like, your videos are the exact opposite of his. She's like, you were like the Bob Ross of Call of the Wild compared to that guy. So I was like, well, I'll take that. We're just going to shoot this reindeer over here. We just messed up, but that's a happy little accident. Brownberry's just a little one. We'll leave him. I just thought that was Kendall Gray, I think is the guy's name. If you haven't watched him, check him out. Maybe he's not your speed. He's kind of all over the map, but yeah, Bob Ross of Call of the Wild, yes. Well, you're in Colombia, so do you get the reference, Crocus? If you don't know... maybe I should get like a shirt made. Call of the Wild tutorials and just have like a white tail with a... Oh, what is this guy here? Wowzers. Well, I can tell you what he is. He is about to be shot. And well, let's make it a good one this time. Oh my goodness, he was going down. Brazil. It's Brazil. I can't get it right today. Forgive me. I know you told me. Hold on. Yeah, Brazil. There you go. Oh, what are the odds? Did you just see that? Line him up perfectly. He goes down to lay down just as I'm shooting. So, are you originally from Brazil? There's another big one. Or I want to go up. Oh, what is that guy? What is with the... Do you see what I'm getting today here? Let's mess this guy up, shall we? Oh, not Escobar. I finally was able to shoot something. You're half Japanese, half Brazilian. Oof. Saying this is pretty snazzy too. Just not big enough. Only a silver. Anyways, Bob Ross of Call of the Wild. That might stick. Should make a T-shirt with a red deer on it or a white tail with a afro on it, and that'd be hilarious. Oh, look at that. It was going down to, it was going down to rest. Once again, I was on my soapbox again today about this. Please, just let a spine shot drop the animal and just don't give me the credit for the hitting a vital. In real life, you do this and the animal is just done. It's too bad. That was a wasn't a super big gold either. See, this is the difference. Like the Yukon, the racks on the caribou, I don't think they're as impressive as the reindeer racks. And even though, once again, they're the same species, it's just it's like calling a mountain lion a puma and a puma a mountain lion. They're the same thing. It's just where you find them. Or what region you're from. So up here in Canada land, a reindeer is a caribou. That's all there is to it. I don't know how far north you have to go before they finally say it's a reindeer. Or if that's just a European thing. Okay, okay. 70 to 90 meters away and I can't see you. Oh, there's another 4. Okay. This time we waited for him to... Okay, let's do this. Let's rattle and see if we can get him to move. Okay. Interesting fact, or fun fact, I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but the actual company, EW, now says happy hunting. And a lot of the stuff that they do, they never used to before. So every time my wife sees that, she's like, are they paying you a royalty? Because that's your thing. They're ripping you off. And I said, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not that kind of guy. But I don't know where that came from and why I started saying it. But nope. Nope. And... oh, well, thank you. The problem with me is I have like this devilish laugh when I get laughing with my friends, and they call it my evil laugh. I'm like, I'm like a supervillain laugh. It's more like a death cackle. You kind of seen it a little bit to that degree when we got ran over by that wolf. I gotta be careful too. My health is low, and I just wasted a whole bunch of ammo trying to shoot a deer that reindeer. Come on. Once again, I don't know about you guys, but I think still say one of the greatest features they added was that range to the vocalizations, and having they're fleeing. Oh, I was gonna take a shot. They're kind of doing that weird fleeing thing. And crank up the the aggression a little bit, please. Okay, we're just gonna scooch over here, and if this guy's gonna stay there, we're just gonna shoot him. Oh, is there any more? No, he's dead. He's right there. Let's go pick him up. We'll go pick him up and pick up the need zone. Oh. There's no such thing. I got to come up with a good catch slogan like Bob Ross. There's no such thing as missed shots. Just happy accidents. And we got pigs resting here. I don't give boars enough love, I find. That's a good shot on him. Double lunged. Right through the front too by that. Just missed that shoulder. Now, did I pick up their need zone? That's the question. Or were they just passing through? It's 1400. I kind of want to jump over to here because I want to get over to see about moose that are drinking. Because their drink time is to... Crocus, you would know this. 1600, right? Is moose drink time? You know what? You could use this fancy little app. Hold on here. Look at this. Let's go away from Eurasian lynx. And let's go over to the moose. And yes, 620. Need zone drink time is 13 to 1600. So if you weren't here earlier, Crocus mentioned there's a... I can't remember what the app is called. Put it up there in chat again. Whoa! Okay, that's what happens when you're too busy on your phone and you're not paying attention. Well, that was a happy little accident. I'm going to make it down there. I don't care. Companion Call of the Wild. Excellent. Thank you, Crocus, for putting that up there. So for those who are watching, it's actually really handy. I'm just using it here. And it shows your need zone time for the reserves. You can pick the reserve you're on. It shows the need zone time and it shows the max weight, which is really good. It also shows the... Once again, let's just take a look here. So it shows what... Sorry, there's capercaillie on this map now? Oh. I did not know that. Grey wolf and capercaillie. I didn't realize that they were added. But when you click on the animal you're looking for, then it shows you the class, the maximum difficulty, the diamond score for it, what you need, what the estimate is on the diamond score. It shows you everything. That's actually pretty handy. I will be using that from now on. And thanks to everybody that voted to do this map. I was really hoping we get to play Medved. Oh, it does. Well, now you tell me. So hold on here. So we had... Oh. Well, that's really cool. So we had... Hold on. I'm just going to go to a brown bear here. We had a red-brown or something like that. Okay, red-brown is rare. So spirit, gold, dark brown, blonde, gray, melanistic, and albino. Good to know. Thank you very much, Jacob. Obviously, you're using it too. I just found out about it today. That may very well be worth a video in the future. Oh, come on. Let's get up on the rock. Are you gone? Oh, we got pigs. Okay, I don't want to get sidetracked here. We're going to pick up this need zone. I'm going to stream for, well, I said only 10 minutes or till 3:30. It may turn out to be a bit longer. I apologize if it is. I just want to come over here and just check out. Oh my goodness, look at, we're just nailing down the need zones here, which is what I'm digging. Nope. I seen you, so you didn't scare me. I gotta clip that later. Oh goodness, that was funny. Okay, here you are. Whoa! Max weight moose. Here's a question. Because I don't want to look down and grab my app because I don't want to stop walking. Does it tell you, does it give you the weight range for the great ones as well? Because the great ones are slightly heavier than, like I know like a great one whitetail is 105 kgs, right? It does. Okay, excellent. Because that's what I don't like. I don't keep on like I said, because great ones aren't like, I don't know how to word this, because I don't want to sound like ungrateful or anything like that, but they're not super important to me. They're not like, they're not key to the game, right? So, oh, to me, you're more apt to find a diamond than you are. Oh, there we go. There's our max weight guy there. And let's just shoot you. Okay, we all saw that, right? That was a good shot. Oh, is there another one right beside him? No. He's big. The racks on here on Medved just seem bigger. Like, to me, it's not like the end all, the be all. Like, to me, I'd rather, I don't know, the thought that there's something bigger than a diamond out there is exciting. But to me, it's about the experience, right? I want to get out here. I just want to just be chill. And, you know, if I'm having a stressful day, I just want to come out here, enjoy nature, go for a hunt, and see what I can see. And, you know, you've heard me say it before. I'm going to say it again. If I ever get a great one, okay. If I never get one, I'm okay with that. It's just enjoying coming out here, and it's just that experience of, you know, seeing that level 5 today just kind of pop out. And yeah, he was a troll, but I mean, just seeing him kind of pop out of the, you know, the antlers pop out of the woods there, that was good. So this guy here, max weight 4, I'm going to say he's about a 200 is what I'm going to say, 202 to 207, something like that. Because he doesn't really have any, he's got some sort of palms, but not really big ones. So let's see, he might even be less. Maybe he's on 197. Let's see. 248? Shut up. What makes this guy a 248? Wow. I mean, he's 30 off, but just, I mean, it could be the width of the paddles, maybe? I gotta look at the true score. Number of tines? Okay. It's number of times, palm width, palm length. But see, I don't see where he doesn't really have any palms on here. Like the palmades that stick out at the front of the antlers that look like hands almost. Or are they calling the palms the big, you know, there's paddles? Oh, I guess they are, right? Okay. That's not how we do it up here where I live. We look at, you know, we call them the paddle, and then you have the palms. Interesting. Oh, let's confirm this guy. Well, he was a nice size. But I think to me that's what it's about. It's about being surprised or shocked, or, you know, just going for a little bit of a walk in the woods, and then all of a sudden you see, you know, over here in Medved, you watch the, you know, the moose or whatever from across the ice. You come across something big, and you're like, holy smokes, I, you know, didn't see that coming. I didn't see that 240 coming. I was hunting with a friend on New England. I think I told this last time, and I came across. He was a 5 medium, and you could tell he was big, 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 big. He ended up being a 300 plus, and I was like, I just saw the flash of his racks go through the bushes there in New England, and I was like, oh, that's big. You knew it was diamond, but then to have like a 300 plus moose, that was just crazy. So good call by the viewers today for Medved. I've always enjoyed this map. I think it's underrated. Now, I didn't see any capercaillies today, but it could just be where I've been hunting. And once again, watch the ice flows here, because you can sometimes fall through them. But we're gonna... What time is it now? It's almost 3:30. We're gonna come over here, and then maybe we'll run this little ridge here, and then we'll call it a day. Kids have been pretty decent today about keeping quiet, even though they were home. Speed load. I'm gonna be trying that later. I think I ran that for the competition. It does cut down on your time. For I don't know if I should do in like frames per second, like in frame rates, or if I should do it in I'll probably just do it as a measure of time. Why are the boars aggressive? Aggressive to what? And now they're fleeing, and there's your Asian lynx up there. I'm always looking at that fur variation, right? Let's just come over here. No, we're not going to get a good look at his fur, but this is why I brought this with me, the Mosin. And let's just see if I can... Did we get him, or did we just scare him? Nope, we got him. Oh no, we're gonna have to walk all the way around, aren't we? This is the tricky part about Medved, right? Is getting around. So when you shoot, just keep the scope open and take out the ammo and put it in again, so you can shoot again unless it... Really? Okay. No, I haven't tried the speed low yet. I will have to try that. There is a perk on handguns that's called speed loader. So I know Jaxie had recommended it to those who were, doing grinds and stuff, that it decreased your reload time greatly. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna have to walk around. See, SRP was one of those, was a great map because it introduced that whole easy to get around deal. Whereas this here is just, I want to get up there. Actually, I'm going to fast travel over here. That'll probably be better than me walking around. I think I'm going to set up my maps like I set them up on Emerald Coast. Oh. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you, Jacob. Okay. Now, so when... Oh, yeah. So when you guys... you know that when you've got a issue, you find an issue, you can put a ticket in, right? Go by going to, I think it's www.support@callofthewild.com or Call of the Wild support. Anyways, so it's always good to put a ticket in. They'll give you this general vague response as, and we're looking at it. If you can include video with it, that's good. They're big on wanting to fix. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but they are really big on wanting to fix their bugs. Especially when it comes to their weapons, because I think this is what sold a lot of people onto their gameplay, is the shooting it feels good, if that makes any sense. What do we got down there? Another 4 easy. Man, oh man, we're just crawling with him today. He's a smaller one, but we're still going to take him out. Why? Because we're here. As long as the 303 doesn't get messed up, I'm okay, because I pretty much live and die by this thing. I'm going to pop out where I can... Okay, we're going to... If you come over here... No, I'm not going to take that shot. Nope. Nope. Nope, I don't want to chase stuff around today. I've been doing that too much. But sending in those tickets is kind of important. Not kind of, is. I have a few that I got to put in for some of the stuff I've been finding when I've been doing the skills videos. And on that, one of the things that I'd like to see, let's just go over here quick. When you go to your inventory, one of the things that I thought of while doing the videos, now I'm running into trees, is when you go to your lures and you go to your moose collar and you have your attraction strength, range, duration, all that stuff, even with the scents, I think EW really missed out, because when you get those perks activated, it should visually show you on these stat bars. So let's say attraction strength goes up 20% when you have fatal attraction. That attraction strength should go from 40 to 60. And it should just automatically do it as soon as you have that perk activated. And then you actually know what that, what that's doing, right? Especially in the ones where it's giving you percentages. I think EW kind of missed out there as well. Like, would it really, I don't know, I don't code games, but would it really be that hard to be like, okay, when you activate this perk, this stat goes up? Because most games are like that, right? So just throw it in there so we know. But I was doing another one as well, and I think Hill Collar is broken. Here's what I want you to do. The Call of the Wild community, test this out for me. I want you to go and be 250 meters away from moose on the ground and call them. And then I want you to go into a stand and call them. because I was testing out hill collar, and the moose were responding as soon if I was on the ground. It's not a bad links. If I was on the ground, they weren't responding. You have a 200-meter limit. But as soon as I'd go into a stand, I was hitting some moose. I would just let out a call, and some of the moose would come in, even though they were like 260 meters away. So I want to know if that's a PlayStation thing, or if that's across the board where it doesn't seem to be working correctly. Because even the hill collar, a couple of times I got it to activate, and the the moose were like 200 or 330 meters away, and they responded to the call. So I'm kind of curious to see if that's a thing. If it's just kind of like the spotting that I was talking about earlier, where it was giving you level 1 right off the bat, where you didn't have to really you still have to put the skill point in to get to the other levels, but it was already doing what level 1 was doing. Man alive, this map is just full of surprises. It was already doing what level 1 of sight spotting was supposed to do, just on its own, just at base. Mr. Wesinator 88, it is going all right today. We are, by the way, you might see his link into some of my videos. Check him out. Are you hunting today, Mr. Wesinator? I haven't been on Medved for a while, so we're getting a lot of, it's kind of like I think I've only hunted a little bit since the reset and the additions of wolves and stuff. So I'm getting a lot of level 4 reindeer. I keep wanting to call them caribou. Level 4 reindeer, getting them off the map today. And my shooting is not good today. So if you've never checked Mr. Wesinator out, check him out. He streams with Graves, I do believe. And are you still doing the, going up to level 60 with no skills and perks? Oh, well, there you go. Well, check him out. I'm going to say this, and I don't know how long you've been playing. I can't remember how long you've been playing Call of the Wild for, but oh yeah, there you go. When you and Graves, I like watching your streams with Graves because it reminds me of Taco and Fooster, or Fooster and Taco, however you want to word that. And if you don't know who those guys are, I mean, they are OG streamers of Call of the Wild. Look them up. But you and Graves remind me of Taco and Fooster. I get a kick out of it. The two of them stream together make me laugh. So, and just so you know, Wes, we're now referring to me as the Bob Ross of Call of the Wild, apparently. So, so I mentioned it today that my wife kind of called me that, and it's kind of sticking. Okay, this guy looks bigger than this guy. I'm going to take this guy out right here. Just because. So, yeah, so Wes is going up to level 60 for I don't know what that makes you. He's doing going up to level 60 using no perks, skills, or any of this stuff, and it is just fun to watch. I don't know. What's the English version of Bob Ross? Like Mr. Bean? No, I wouldn't do that to you. But I mean, you and Graves are like the perfect combo. I don't know what it is about the two of you. It just works. So keep that up. He's there. There you go. Oh, that's funny. Hey, hey, my Nightbot works. I can't believe that. Call of the Wild ASMR. Well, thank you for testing my Nightbot, Crocus. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I just I haven't been able to watch you guys for a little bit. Um, I was just on my stream there a little while ago. I think it was Crocus. He joined me, and I was, and he was doing what I did the last time. I think that's when you guys were reading all the reviews of the sugar-free gummy bears. Oh goodness, that was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Anyways, I am way over when I thought I would be streaming for, but that's okay. We'll just keep her going just a little bit longer. I'm gonna stream till I get to here. I'll stream like I drink. I'll stream till I get to here. I don't even think the moose are out here anymore. Oh, okay. Gummy bears. If you want a good laugh, go look up Amazon reviews on sugar-free gummy bears. It's a good read, to say the least. What time is it? Are we? Oh, we're just on the edge of moose drinking time. We're gonna see a couple more. We gotta. Oh, did he? Oh, I thought I heard like a water sound. I thought, uh-oh. Now, have you been walking across the ice here at Medved and fallen through yet? Because there are a few cracks in the ice there you can fall through. It's well, that's helpful. Whatever that was, it was brown. Caribou. Yeah, that gummy bear. That was. Oh my goodness. You're on a mountain hare diamond hunt. Well, all the power to you. Although, you know what is happening with is the same thing happening with all rabbits and hares, where if you spook them, just run into them, because if you spook them, then they like run around for a second or two, and then they just kind of walk away from you, and they're easy pickings. Because hunting those rabbits and the hares is just can make you want to pull your hair out. Pun intended. Another one of those little. Speaking of happy accidents, yeah. Read the gummy bear reviews of Amazon. Oh, after your stream, my wife and I were reading them. Oh my goodness. Oh, look! Ooh, look at that. That's a nice. No, he's not. His estimate's not that good. See, poor Wesonator, he'd just look at that and he'd go, look at the rack on that. I'm going to shoot it. Because he doesn't know what the trophy estimates are. I mean, we got to clear that out anyways. But that's good. That's good. You keep at her. Go and subscribe to Wes. He needs. He's on the road to 750 now? Are you at 750 yet? I didn't check. Yeah. That's got to be so hard to do it without sight spotting and all of that stuff. I mean, you're a trooper for doing it that way. The road to 750. Well, for those who are in my channel, go and subscribe to Wes. Get him to 750. You will not be entertained. I don't normally promote people in my channel. I just, unless they're not, if they're entertaining, then I will, yes. But I mean, a lot of people don't need the promotion. Oh yeah. No, well, yeah, because you're gonna have to like spot the right. You got to spot the right animal. If it's got to be a gold or something, you just got to be just guessing. That's got to stink. So what level are you at, Wes? Wes? Oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. No need to sub here. Not much is going on. Oh, you are at level 60. Okay, well then what are you going to do next? Are you going to just... I don't know. Now you got to be using your skill points, you know? Ah. Alright, we made it here. We made it here. It's like, I only planned to stream for 2 hours, and, well, it's almost 3. I should almost make it 3, but... Oh well. I'm kind of tapped out for today. If you missed it, go back. I can't remember where it was. Maybe I'll tag it in somewhere about oh, you're gonna complete all the main missions, side missions, get diamonds in a great one without perks or skills. Dude, you are a brave man. So once again, if you have not checked him out, go check him out. Great streamer, good laughs. Him and Graves are a good duo together. Keep that up. And I gotta get Graves stuff because I gotta pump him and pump his tires a little bit too. That was fantastic. So once again, thank you for your support. Thanks for coming out and watching today. Keep looking for the channel. We've got our skill series still going on. Ambusher Tree starts on Monday. So looking forward to that. And then after the skill series, we're going to move on to all the perks. So thank you very much. I truly, truly appreciate the support you guys give, and wasn't sure about doing this streaming thing, but it seems to be working out good. We're going to go back to Thursday next week. I'm going to try to stream just regularly on Thursdays, but I don't know, maybe Fridays work too. Who knows? We'll see what the community wants. So anyways, from Call of the Wild Tutorials, happy hunting.